ostrich. He confessed engaging in similar acts as a growing boy, saying, and I quote, he was speaking to Kwame Adenkra, the host of the show. Kwame, the truth is that it is youthful exuberance. In the name of God, let us not behave like the ostrich and think it has never happened. In time past, it existed at CPC on 24th December. We used to build our houses with palm fronds. And what happened there was interesting. It shouldn't become something strange because it has happened time without number. According to him, the hypocritical posture of some Ghanaians as though it has never happened is strange, but he condemned the teenagers for engaging in such acts. And I quote, I'm not saying what the boys have done is right, but it shouldn't gain the attention we are giving it. Gang rape has historical antecedents as it started in the days of Noah in the Bible. It is not really a matter of serious national attention. So I want us to allow the police to do their investigations. Do not let us preempt police investigations. Let's discuss Christmas matters. End of quote. May I remind you that he wanted to be president of Ghana. These are the comments that are coming in as a result of his statements. You can't understand why the issue has attracted more attention within a few days than your total years of campaigning for the presidency. Get this straight, Odike. The fact that it has been happening for which you have shamefully participated at a point in your life doesn't make it right. And then D. Joshua continues, if the narrative is changed and the victim was your daughter, will you have the temerity to conclude it's youthful exuberance and shouldn't be discussed? We need to bring up young ones to respect ladies and not treat them as objects. Your thinking is dangerous for moral uprightness. And then Noah says, why do we keep inviting such people like this to discuss issues on air? Well, there was no way Kwame would have known that this is the kind of comment he was going to make about this issue. He just asked him for his comment, and I guess this is what he said. And this man wanted to be president, says Daniel Ajete Kwao. What is a gbengbentus? I don't know what it is, but Oluwa Bukola says psychological gbengbentus. Give me the meaning of gbengbentus. 0246 020 580. So lots of comments. It's amazing. It's amazing. So this shows you how some people think about issues to do with sexual assault and violence. And by the way, just to give you an update of that story, those boys have been, one more suspect has been arrested, 3 others remanded. So now the arrest is up to 4. And the suspect, who was believed to be hiding in Accra, turned himself in yesterday afternoon, and they appeared in court at the Akusukwa District Court, and they're going to reappear on the 27th of December. One of my children was telling me that these boys are going to spend Christmas in jail. It is very true. Okay, quick stories on Star FM, big interview. So President Kufuor sat down with Bolare and they had a chat. Lots of headlines from there. Rawlings must know how to talk, says Kufuor. I didn't advise Mills and Mahama, says Kufuor. I don't miss being president, says Kufuor. So those are your headlines. But this is a big story that is trending right now. The $100,000 that was alleged to have been charged expatriates for the right to sit close or on the same table as President Akufo-Addo. The president has written to the trade minister to give explanation. So that is something that will continue today, I guess. Let me give you some trends before I hand over to Biswa. Bristol is on top of the trends. Bristol defeated Manchester United, sent my boy off to bed in tears. People have been teasing me on Twitter, but there's no problem. David beat Goliath, so no problem. Star Chat is trending. Rapaholic is trending. Supreme Court is trending. Daily Heritage is trending. Biswa is trending. She's waiting for you.
All right, whether David killed Goliath or Goliath killed David, there was a killing. So yes, Manchester has been defeated. King Cav, just accept it. So yes, of course, more on that one later on when Dennis Mapuri joins us on that sports chat conversation. Plus, we have news extra coming your way, sponsored by MTN. Our biggest conversation this morning, we're celebrating our own, and I'm talking Alice Aite and Ridwan Karim Dini Osman, who yesterday won awards at the GJA awards that happened. All right, so your headlines now, the newspapers, exactly what are they saying? The Daily Graphic, President queries Trade Minister over charges at expatriate awards. Millennium Foundation denies collecting money. Talking the Millennium Foundation chair, of the Millennium Foundation I've been reading in some other newspapers. And so Ambassador Victor Gbero, he's been speaking to the fact that indeed those monies were collected for fundraising purposes. Okay, but I'm asking the question, why no one knew until it was leaked? So yes, I don't know. I'm sure that meeting with the president and the trade minister should have happened sometime yesterday, since communications director of the presidency, Eugene Ayin, suggested that the meeting was scheduled to happen 5 p.m. Yesterday, Wednesday, December 20. We will get some more details for you on this particular story. It's the biggest, trending story, and we definitely are going to be following it through and through until we get to the bottom of it. So that's it. Sabakai named Journalist of the Year, and of course, Graphic wins 7 awards. GH1 wins 3 as well, with 2 of its, topmost reporters. So yes, that's another one. And talking about rewards for the Journalist of the Year. So, 60,000 Ghana Cedi, 3-bedroom house and an SUV for Chairman General. I'm interested to find out exactly what the rest, took home. Maybe we'll find out from Ridwan and Alice when they come in later on this morning. But that's one, plus the NCA granting amnesty to those defaulting, radio stations that were closed down due to, the lack of regulations, if you like. Yeah. All right, so that's it. Daily Graphic. Ghanaian Times now. NCA pardons 131 radio stations. All fines reduced to 1 year. That's a big story. Definitely ties in with, that wrap-up headline from the Daily Graphic that I gave you. Yes, Sefakai still captured there in the paper. I am not involved in Ghana. I'm saying Ochehene yesterday was at the GJA Awards as well. He was actually on it, at the GJA Awards that happened yesterday, and he took that opportunity to speak to, countless accusations of his involvement in the illegal mining, business. He says, look, I have never, ever done any such thing. So yes, that's the chicken. If you want to read a bit more, grab a copy of the paper. Page 10 also has more details on this particular headliner. More crime stories, news from around the world, including the rest of Africa. All of that making your Ghanaian Times of today. Let's move on to some other newspapers now. So the Daily Dispatch leads with what? Payment of 100,000 US dollars for President's dinner. Chairman of organizers confirms payment. Okay, so Shim Moting has been speaking about everything that happened, and we've heard the Millennium Challenge chair as well also speak to the issue. We're yet to hear exactly what went down, really, from the Trade Ministry's quarters, considering that meeting that was supposed to have happened yesterday at the presidency. So that one, Mekufado Samanzalan K to explain, those payments. So that's the big one. I mean, taking the whole front page of your Daily Dispatch this morning. But as well, there's a bit of a health alert in the paper today. If indeed you are affiliated to any man, which of course you and I are, you want to be paying a lot more attention to prostate cancer, as captured on pages 7 and 9 of today's edition of your Daily Dispatch. The Daily Statesman now. MD of Japan Motors denies paying bribe to sit with president. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting times ahead. All right, well, so it's still about, those monies that were said to have been, taken so that people get to sit close to the president. That's another one that has come out. Speaker cautions members of parliament. Exactly what the caution is about, I'll be finding out pretty shortly. But page 4 of the paper has more details. Railways construction in our collective interests. The Vice President speaking to that fact, and I'm sure that you and I will agree. But we just want to see some action, at least. The year is almost drawn to a close, and we're yet to, see exactly what this new ministry, it's it's planning for the railway sector. So yes, that one plus, of course, the bigger story for the paper, help address root causes of conflicts, precedent to the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center graduates. So yesterday, graduation of some, persons happened there, and the president is speaking to how that we should work collectively to deal with issues of conflict in our country. So guess who is declared, okay, so 2020 is kind of how many years away, but I think that a lot of people are very much ready for 2020. Well, so the NDC has another name up. Interestingly, this name never popped up anywhere until we were surprised yesterday. So yes, former Deputy Finance Minister, former Deputy Trades Minister, former Central Regional Minister, he's been speaking to the fact that, I guess that I wouldn't, mind, challenging all the others as well on the ticket of the NDC. Some members of the NDC, especially parliamentarians, have been speaking to this particular, announcement. We'll be sharing a couple of them with you later on. But as well, there is the issue of some U-turn on the part of government on LPG recirculation policy, ads, marketers, and all of that. Tackle root causes of conflicts to consolidate peace. Okay, so that statement that came out of the graduation yesterday at the Kofi Annan Peacekeeping Training Center. All right, so that will be a wrap. Yes, several kinds journalists of the year, and of course, all of you who won awards, once again, we congratulate you. The show continues with more, okay? But, okay, well, let me just quickly do a wrap with the Chronicle. How about that? And I'm catching hot waters. President writes to him over alleged $100,000 collected from expatriates by his ministry, and brouhaha over MPP membership registration. Some Kumasi hosts city cancer project as well in the offing, and that'll be a wrap. I guess I want to leave it here. We're now throwing the microphone to you so that you can get to share with us what's on your mind. The Citizen's Voice segment's coming up with myself, your Queen Bee, and King Calf.
Pilolo was phenomenal. The kids had an amazing time. The feeling was great and the experience incredible. That's why all the kids keep shouting. This Christmas, Ultimate 106.9 FM presents the Pilolo Christmas Party at the Rattray Park. There will be Father Christmas,
ho ho ho, dancing competition,
Pilolo, bouncing castle,
rap battles, singing competition,
swimming pool, train ride, merry-go-round, face painting, and
Santa Pilolo. Remember, this will be the only family party at Christmas happening live at the Rattray Park. Date Boxing Day 26 December 2017.
9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Only 10 Ghana.
It's the Pilolo Christmas Party.
Powered by Ultimate 106.9 FM and sponsored by Aspi Pharmaceuticals,
Kumel Manual Bank, the Listening Bank.
For delicious, appetizing, and sumptuous cakes, Deli Cakes by Nayak Esther name. Pilolo! Merry Christmas!
That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Jame, therefore, ma yawo hoyi brings you. Na fe mu so mo kwan.
Say the therefore say no.
Wada Roma, manento nana say, insu asem de mo ha na okra ye ba no, ye de insu ba.
Ah! Adai. Se waba efie. Ah, wa say yen yema mu insu num no. Wo so di insu ba. Eni sai.
Nana eti amra.
Odefo,
Odefo, yesre wo. Insu we ke. Eye ahimfu nsu a ye de afa mfidie mu. Asone so. Ayene Kroji, a Free Kingdom Beverages Limited, King's Drinking Water.
Bye, man. Insunet.
Kings drinking water.
And you're not Kings drinking water.
On the 22nd of December at the Accra International Conference Center, Xylophone Media brings you the BIM Nation concert by multiple award-winning superstar Stoneboy. This concert will also mark the release of his third album, Epistles of Mama. Sharing the stage with Stoneboy, the Xylophone music artist Becca, Obibini, Joyce Blessing, and Kumi Guitar. Also performing Grammy Award nominee Rocky Dawuni, Samini, VVIP, Joey B, Kojo Funds, Calvin Boy, Kofi Kinata, Adam, Yapono, King Promise. Tickets are 75 Ghana cedis regular and 150 Ghana cedis for VIP. Start your Christmas with Xylophone Media. The BIM Nation concert and album launch. Make sure you don't miss it, cause it's a go mud up, you don't know.
Xylophone music.
I'm a hero.
Men's Gold, Ghana's Gold Hub.
Kofi Kinata. Made in Tadi. Why I say move. Made in Tadi concert. Lock it in on your Android, iPhone, and our landline. Saturday 23rd December, Kodo Tadi Jubilee Grounds. His Lyrical Highness, Kofi Kinata, the first fancy rap god. Papico just gonna be daggering. Ice am gonna be murdering. Nero X be killing it. The whole S.A. Lega will be shutting it down. Mr. Stoneboy, Parkese, Obrafo, Medical, VVIP, Donzi, Fifi Sela, Bra, Besim, Fitisra, Besase. MCs, Junkertown Finest, too much. And across evening mayor, Dr. Pound, DJ Page, DJ Kenny, after party, living it up the Tardy way inside Vienna City. Made in Tardy concert is put together by High Grade Family and Team Move. Media sponsors, Empire FM, Star FM, Live FM, Kasapa FM, GH1 TV, Ago TV. Concert of the year 2017. Kastampo Obon, Made in Tardy.
Yoko School.
All right, well, so it is that time where you get to rant. In 60 seconds, we have Lukman already on the phone. Lukman, good morning. You're welcome to the show.
Good morning, please.
Yes, I don't know you. All right, what's on your mind? Please do it for me in a minute, okay? Sure. All right.
Na me wish you Merry Christmas. Those who are the make can say enye MP before the ekase NDC for ombe be dream. Utie kwaku reketega ya ye ne wo se ye ma ne kwa no ya president obi dia wo se abanda da ni otwam a no ka ho bi no wo se dream pa krono kata ti se pro ye kankan no kahobi anything says animal we say you know koso na say kwaku ye friend say kwaku the top black what etimi fan ne so ebe be cut yen MP before ya papa di $100,000 here na you kontompo me na bri bia me ka me see the sabi introduce say the we get na we bedam no obenya na le yonko no we the what we bedam no obenya na le yonko no we get na say the be yo the bra ne de no so emi bua ya to mo na wo mo ankasa kwaku rekete gyan kata gyan ko nyina say NDC wo o be be diri mu na NSK ko wo nya president obedi wo abanja da na o mpanyini Muhammad die mi no tete go mo ba o mu no fantini meze o mu no antanye what ya say anything be na bi enye MP for na ka wo we the MP for na ka nemu NDC
1 minute na so
ya wo di minister da when this deputy minister that when central regional minister what they say NDC for abanda da no o me ya konjo
Okay. Lukman, thank you very much. I think your point has been made. Thank you. You've done your 60 seconds. And so, yes, let's keep it short and straight to the point so we can allow a lot more people, to as well take the opportunity to put whatever's on their minds out this morning. So, yes, the phone lines are open. The numbers are up on your screens. Please call and share with us. I think that the newspapers, everything is what, speaking to the $100,000
export awards, and then the NCA pardoning 131 radio stations. Let's go to Kaswa right now. Let's speak with Richards. Good morning.
Good morning, Kambi. Helpum design.
Boko now, sir.
I'm not the more. You're with Richards. Perfect Kaswa.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yo, Miniam Bema, Michamu, Memamuya, Shafa, and GHToday, Kamu, baby, I only Miniam Moya, the Papa.
That's
it. And Kaka Mechanic said, Miniam Bema say, I can't allegation. Efa obi hu na debate no so mo hadia ene me gi di se ko ma peni ko bit me di o ma peni ko me gi di se etuta ma amanyophobia pese wonya tumi no omutimi tutu bi ma nkrofo bi pe na me gi di se yen Ghana for na se yen a yenim se o ma peni mahama abeye dumapa edi akwa Ghana de ye twen ye de ye pepri ye ho na ye nya bochire boko nyame yadum na edisi for bi nomination no a Obia himself, or my penny mamma, the Yabeta, net you my pa Ghana for, ye won't say what a year, net, and that's why a year that's the one who know, Yabamana Babes tried my pan. So now, me got corruption as a minia, near Echoes or my penny, and as a miss of trade issues, no. Yeah, the best members of parliament, especially majority in parliament, say, Omuma running yet more parliament, said it's a Obi Eka Bibina won't tear here, who should make me at it. Nyanyan honorable Karosahika here was parliament. I think the minister, the speaker, and one friend, no more in Kata because it's not fair. Because you need to have a more parliament, not a mini MP. Now we continue to now to give us them one. And that's a parliament when you're around more. The Papa the big members of parliament are
all right, Richards.
We are not going to sit down to allow somebody to convict our parliamentarians over there.
Thank you.
They must be worked out. And I think that Daniel, the grace of human. This must be the year who
what time or so? Thank you very much. So it's corruption on the plate this morning. So the first caller, Lukman, was talking about, praising the government and then pointing to comments made by Kweku Ricketts-Hagan, who wants to be a flag bearer of the NPP, of the NDC. And then my man Richards is also talking about just waiting, NDC people to wait when the time for nominations comes around. He believes strongly that former President Mahama will be the one that the NDC chooses. Well, it's all a political breakfast this morning. And let's look at other headlines. The $100,000 Ministry of Trade issues. It's a big topic here. The National Communications Authority has pardoned 131 radio stations, but basically you've got somebody else.
All right, well, Theophilus, you're calling from Bekwai. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Theo. What's on your mind in 60 seconds?
Okay. So, NDC full way and Yamoyan or Ghana hand ye dream wine and Jassy. Omunya, we are not strangers. We are the ones who vacated from the office of the government just recently. Almost to practice and check. In Momo now will be a did almost in some Kikan or more Kerikano. We are done in here. I was almost said, we will be a woman and Womotiana and Sunny Media Uncle Fui or Mukasa Bibi or Mu and in Papa, a war Ghana, meet me, Ama Ghana, Akoswo, as woman to me, or what naturally Nansayan, after no more chess argument. I didn't know Uncle Mubit me, I said, Ama. More mine across woman. And so I'm got in a Japanese arguing in Abba. We should give us a break, Madam Ashe.
All right, thank you. Well, I think Theo is basically telling us that the NDC should just give us a break because all the things they're saying now, they probably could have, said it when they were in power. to lead this country, to success, whatever. All right, so, and that's what a few things this morning. I think it's a back and forth. So the first caller undoubtedly was an NPP. We had NDC come through. Now another NPP. So let's see who comes up next. It's basically about you telling us exactly what is bothering you this morning. We want to hear from you. Share with us anything to help us build Ghana. Emilia, good morning. You're welcome to the show.
Good morning, Kafwe.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, by God's grace, I'm doing well.
Fantastic. What is on your mind, Emilia?
By greetings to your wonderful and beautiful lady over there. I'm greeting her.
Thank you so much.
Going to the issue, in fact, sometimes I felt like bleeding within me when I hear the MPP speaking. In fact, these were the same people who were shouting on top of their voices, corruption, corruption. And for me, I thought with that of the MPP, we shouldn't have heard of anything like corruption. But what am I hearing? I've been hearing so much about corruption, even more than that of His Excellency, the former President, John Dramani Mohammed's administration. In fact, with just 1 year, enough is enough. In fact, we are fed up with that of the corrupt practice that we are hearing about this current administration. And I think His Excellency, the President now, should open his eyes very well. In fact, he made us to understand that he is not corrupt, but in fact, what I'm hearing, with what we were talking about his former president, it wasn't that the man himself was corrupt, but because certain things were happening and then it looked as if he was not able to control all those things. That is the reason why we were saying that the presidency was corrupt. So if we are hearing anything around, we will get to know that he is just, should I say, he is just within the presidency, but he is not doing anything to control certain things. Right. There are so many things, there are so many social vices and people are suffering. In fact, social amenities that we need in our communities aren't being given to us. And every day in and out, you'll be hearing about money here and there, money here and there. Yeah. He should stand aside because we are fed up with certain things that are going on.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Don't go. Emilia, are you still there? Are you still there? Emilia?
Hello?
Yes. I just wanted to ask you, thank you for what you said. I just wanted to ask you about the two stories in Kumasi, the H1N1. I understand they are vaccinating the children today. And then the Bantama rape issue. What are your thoughts on those two issues?
Yeah, with the Bantama issue, in fact, yesterday I called in, I was trying to call in, but in fact, I wasn't able to get you. But with the Bantama issue, I totally disagree with that of the MP. Who came in, that's Madame Patricia J, that's the former, mayor. Should I say, mayor, who said that the children should be flogged and then be left so that if not that their future will be jeopardized. I'm not just in any, I'm not in agreement with her because if we do so to those guys who have just done this, others will also follow because nowadays children, they don't fear those kind of disgrace. So, but when they are being punished severely from that of the state, these people, those who are also looking up to them, and they are thinking that maybe if I do it, they will do me this way. They will resist from that.
Thank you.
Talking about the H1N1 whatsoever, in fact, the government is just doing nothing. That is my opinion.
All right.
He is doing nothing because today, as I'm speaking to you, I heard that another death again. So if really it is what they are saying has happened, it is really that disease. Why is it that it has not been cured, but still we are still having those kind of records? In fact, the government, in fact, this is not what we voted for. In fact, I'm really disappointed in this led administration.
Thank you, Emilia.
Thank you.
Please call again sometime. I've really enjoyed listening to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So that's Emilia wrapping up our citizens' voice and rant. And Bessa was just listening to her. Bessa, before we go, this is so crazy. A small point. Chinese police
were operating in Zambia, Chinese nationals. Zambia's police force has scrapped plans to employ 8 Chinese nationals barely 24 hours after unveiling the scheme. There's a picture here. I'm going to tweet it, and I'll tag GH1 and you and me. So you have 2 Chinese officers, police officers in Zambia. It's like getting out onto the street and seeing 2 Chinese people in our black asking you for your driver's license.
After all,
I can't even believe it, and I think good sense has prevailed. Good sense has prevailed. Listen,
that's interesting.
Amazing.
All right, and still with the Bantama gang rape.
Yes.
So Mr. Odike, who wanted to be president,
yes,
and those comments,
yes,
I want to say rather unfortunate and sad.
Yes,
it's almost as if it's a curse if you're born a woman.
Yeah, because people just treat you anyhow.
The kind of comments that are coming following this incident, I am actually, I'm still shocked.
Yeah, you have to be shocked.
I'm
shocked. I'm not even a woman. I'm shocked.
In this day and age.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, we still want to hear from you on all the trends, okay? It is 0246 020 580, 0246 020 580. We return with more.
Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear thunder, thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee.